Right, we are live. Welcome along, everyone, today for the season finale of this season in SLR F1. We're here at Interlagos today for the 19th round of the championship, 19th and final round. We've cut it short from the original 21, but we have the round 18 and 19 have made double points to compensate for the points lost. So yeah, final round here at Interlagos. It's a great stage to end the season on. I've got 13 drivers here today, which is a bit of an iffy turnout, but we'll roll with it. The championship's still to be decided. I believe, though, if Thorium finishes, he's got it. If he finishes in the points, he's got the championship, which is, I imagine, he'll do. I'll just double check that, to be honest. I think he's got about a 45-point lead from LR Surface. It was done well to close that gap on him, because Thorium was very dominant in the early stages of the season, and Surface only joined midway through. I'm not sure the exact race, but it was sort of near the middle point of the season. So he's done well to catch up to within 45 points of him, but I don't think he's going to challenge for the championship, unfortunately. But I'm sure I'd be proud to have gotten to a second. And anyway, got a few cars going out on their outlaps now. F1 Mustang might be the first car out. F1 Mustang might be the first start lap, yeah. So we're right on board with him in a moment. Mocking Weeks here today from Tier 2, as well as Skin Up. They've been kind enough the last few weeks to be jumping and doing both Tier 2 and Tier 1 races, so to make up numbers, which always helps. We'll jump on board with F1 Mustang now for his lap on the medium tyres. Takes a nice late apex into turn 1. You take up to 4th for the right kink. He's invalidated that, I think, and he's spun anyways. Yeah, the medium tyres are tricky. CYP is going to be the next one across the line, set a lap. He locks up an inside left, he misses the apex, and that's going to compromise him a little bit on his exit down the straight towards the Interlagos. On through the DRS. Got 5 viewers in chat now, in the stream now. That's a new record. We can stay on board with CYP now. He takes turn 5 very well, or 4. That's a very fast double right-hander now. Going into sector 2. Locks up an inside right again. Expect this to be in the 109s. Which is, I imagine pole could nearly be pole would be 107, low 107s, maybe 106s if they're feeling a bit crazy. Oh jeez, yeah, CYP is on a bit of a shocker here. We won't show that on stream. Let me just make sure that the stream is live on YouTube. Yeah, we are live. Cool. 7 viewers, very nice. Welcome on. Owen will be joining us shortly. He is preoccupied with other commitments at the moment. First lap says a 107.6. That's already beaten the tier 2 pole with only 4 minutes gone in the session. It's a great lap from Jack in the Force India. I should probably get up the telemetry and stuff. Owen Wyatt is here.
Hello.
Hello, Owen. We're only 4 minutes in, so you didn't miss much. Sorry? Yeah. Actually, yeah. I haven't really spoken. But yeah. You in the session yet, or?
I'm joining now.
Okay, cool. Jack is currently on pole. Into the 107s already.
I need to get Challenge of Standards up probably. because it is, I think, double points, isn't it, today?
Yeah, it's double points. So yeah, it was the same last race as well. So winner gets 50. So I think if Thorium finishes outside the points and Surface wins, then Surface gets the championship. But I can't see that happening, to be honest.
Well, Surface has to win this. I think
He has to win to have a chance. But if to get it, he has to win, and Thorium has to like be outside the points or way down.
Well, I think
way down there.
Well, for him to win, the minimum for Thorium to take the championship. If Thorium gets 8 or better, he's won it guaranteed.
Yeah.
If Surface wins the race, then Thorium has to be 9th or lower for Surface to get the title. I think.
Yeah. Unless he gets kept in the pits like he did in Russia, I can't really see that happening for Thorium. Anything can happen, I suppose, but yeah.
So, we'll see what happens.
Let's see how it
Hello,
goes.
viewers.
Yes, I think we have 7 people, do we? We have 7 people, yes.
I was expecting this to be my last race in the comedy box here, but the times have been moved next season, so
They have.
times I can actually do it. So
We're on Saturdays, so yeah. Hey! But yeah.
And Thorium goes fastest, inevitably.
107.4. I think the T2 pole was 107.7, so they've already blown that out of the water.
Yeah.
I could nearly see them getting into the 106s.
It's weird, this. I've never really been quicker than somebody on this. None of my TTs are miles behind these guys. It's like the one track where I'm actually faster than them. It's weird.
Yeah, well, it is like mocking weeks on the mediums. When the tier 2 guys on the mediums, but still, yeah. I mean, I'd only been 7th, and half the people have only done the thing. The tier 2 race wasn't streamed, unfortunately. No commentator, I don't think.
Was there much overtaking?
Not from my angle, but yeah.
Yeah, because I sort of worked out. I've done 3 commentaries in this track this week, and overtaking appears to be nigh on impossible.
Yeah, it's hard.
For some reason. I don't know.
In the middle sector, I think dirty air is actually a thing around, because I was following in the middle sector, and it's just tricky. It's just hard. You notice the loss in grip, and you usually don't really, but yeah, that makes it tricky, because that's kind of where you're going to gain most of your time, because most of the corners are in that sector. But yeah, still 6 Yield Silver Star and maybe yet to set a lap. Mediums shouldn't really be a great quali tire, but when they're on surfaces car, you get to see they're usually a bit better. But yeah, super softs.
Yeah.
If you qualify on supers, is he? Oh, he is.
Yeah,
oh,
just about
173, just about half a tenth. If you qualify on super softs around here, you're most likely gonna have to do a 2-stop.
Yeah, I think the best strategy is probably soft to medium.
Yeah.
From what I've seen anyway from other races.
Yeah. That's what I went with in the T2 race anyways, and it went alright. Not much going on now. Silver Star on a lap yet. He's on a lap now on super soft. Bit of a lock up into the hairpin.
Pirate is in Narnia.
Oh, didn't even notice Pirate up in 3rd. Well, that's not the place to re-enter the track. Jesus, he's lucky no one was coming.
Not the place to go off either. He could just get going as normal, to be honest.
I didn't see it, so yeah, there's Silver Star.
Silver Star, yeah. Good lap.
2nd lap on them supers. I suppose he did just finish that one.
That's weird. Pirate has ruined the tires by going on the grass, but he's still going to do his lap anyway.
Yeah,
doesn't seem very smart.
It's a bit of an interesting decision there. We'll roll with it. I think the 2 LR boys back there would be a bit further up if they weren't going for the alternate strategy. I imagine they'll make up a good bit of time in the race. Tumas is back. I haven't seen Tumas in a while.
Yeah.
It's Tumas in a few weeks. I think he was away or at something. I'm not sure the details.
It's weird seeing Mockenwitz in a Ferrari as well. I don't know. If
Yeah,
that's his
no,
first
I'm
time
used to him in the
Ferrari or
Haas.
not.
In T2. I think he was in a Williams last week or something, yeah. It is weird.
Switching around.
That's Evo's car, I think. I don't know.
Before he started another lap, so we'll see how he gets on. Can he go quick? As he's half a tenth gained, and he's back up ahead of his teammates. So racing point 1, 2, they're doing a decent job. And finally, they're sort of showing their dominance for both drivers instead of just one. Jack has been able to get the pace up a little bit throughout the season, and he's looking quite good towards the end.
He is. He was struggling a little bit at times this season. To be fair to him, I think. Yeah, he's just struggled to get up to pace. But I think next season, he's after the improvement towards the end of this season. You know, I think he can take this good momentum into the start of next season, which is only a few weeks away now. And that might make him a bit more of a contender. Oh, time of the 107.0.
That is phenomenal.
That is ridiculous.
I can't see that being very well. Frankly,
Well, the only one who could beat it would be probably, well, maybe Jack, but definitely Surface or Speedster, but they're not going to do it because they're committing to the softs and mediums.
Yeah.
It's just they're very good laps for the softs as well.
Jack has stopped into track, looking for some space. And he's
nearly spun.
Yeah, maybe not the best tactic, that.
Yeah. He's kind of just eating up his tyres rather than heating them up there.
Yeah.
Let's see how he goes. He might prove us wrong. Might.
Yellow's up ahead. Well, that's a slow CYP, I think.
This is.
Yellow.
CYP is the fastest of the soft runners at the moment. So he'll be a contender. He's out of fuel, I think. That's why he's going so slow.
Decent start to Jack's lap. He seemed to nail the first the Senna S, the 6 seals of tyres. In the final sector, that sounds like it could be quite ugly, but yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
See if he keeps that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all going quite well for Jack so far. He's been able to push the car pretty far. He's having a good time. Got plenty of grip.
Oh, you say that, he nearly loses the back end.
But he looks okay in the most part.
He looks
There's
comfortable.
a little bit of improvement. But,
Let's see.
yeah, he's certainly got plenty of grip. And up the hill now. It should be rather easy to get to the end. We'll see though as he comes through to finish. Where is it going to be? Is it going to be second still, or will it be pole?
It's improved by 10th.
An improvement. Not quite as quick as his teammate. Thomas is out there, and I think he's abandoned his first attempt on these tires, and he's preparing for another in his Ferrari.
Yeah, he's
on
on the...
I don't remember the last time I see him. I know you mentioned it, but yeah.
And he had an actual seat last time as well. I think he's reserved since he left, so that's why he's in the Ferrari this time round. He was in the McLaren originally. He's on his lap now.
I think he was Ferrari last season, if I remember, so returning to his old seat, possibly.
Putting on some old colours, yeah. Who else is on a lap? Is that Jack comes in there? Jack is 2 tenths up.
Oh, is he? He went again on them.
It's going to be close.
That's the key then. He's going to run at ERS though, this could be quite close. Oh, he's had to back off.
Why?
Or has he? Has
he invalidated it?
Oh, I reckon he's sandbagging. I reckon he wants to get back quickly. He's maybe discovered something. Maybe he wants to do it on a fresh set of tyres to probably get the best advantage from the start.
Maybe.
He's going to floor it back though now.
coming around the final corner, he was 2.21 up, tenths up.
Yeah. That wouldn't have been enough to go pole, but it's certainly an improvement, so
Yeah.
that's why I didn't feel there was any point in going quicker.
Maybe not. Your teammates as well maybe didn't want to interfere with Torium's championship chances.
Yes, of course. If we get like that
Tumas goes fourth.
My surface is out there almost at soft compound tires, so half the field have went for softs, half the field have went for super softs, and we'll see which strategy works out best. Surface, he needs to get up the field a little bit. He's 1.1 off at the moment. I think that was set on the mediums it was, so we could see a pretty good lap here. He could probably get himself in the top 3 if he gains enough.
It's telling me he's on 3 minutes right now, but I imagine that might be a bit of a... Is he on an outlap? Yeah, no, it was a glitch. So... okay. So stay on board with him. He's invalidated that, I think.
Yeah, he's down on his energy. He's put it back down. When we go again, I guess it's sort of...
He's just going to fly around now and go back and start another lap. Speedsters, well done in 9th, he won't like that. He won in Russia, I believe. Were you there, Suzuka? I'm not sure the result.
I think that was there, Sigel. I don't actually remember the result.
Torium might have won that one. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'll have a look later. Maybe as well. Some fellas here that just aren't such not on their way for some of them.
So looks like Jack isn't going to get back out. Looks like Tumas is going to get back out and skin up as well. And yeah, Pirate Tower as well, so he's not going to do another lap. Foreign though is out there preparing to start. Will he get into the 106s? He's only got 3 1/5000 of a second to make to get into there, so we'll see if he can pull out a banger of a lap and really show the field what he's got. Other people out there as well include Surface, who we should keep an eye on as well. He's a bit further around. These are the 2 main men in the championship. One of them two is going to have to come up with a title tonight. Either Forium or Surface. Surface needs the win and nothing else.
Yeah.
And if he does win, then Forium must be 9th or lower for Surface to take the title. If Forium finishes 8th or above, no matter what happens, it's his title. And that's about as simple as we can make it.
Yeah. It's Surface has done well, considering he only joined about halfway through the season. But yeah, on the soft tires as well. So that's amazing. Jesus.
But considering Surface is generally quicker, and this could be a good lap.
Oh, there you go.
Well, yeah, he's gone.
So this could shake things up now. They're a little bit close. You know, they're only.
Oh, that's gonna be a good lap. Oh, that's a great lap. Oh my goodness.
That's so. That's well into the 106s. Whoa. I mean, it's a great lap, but it doesn't really make a difference. But it was a great lap. That's the end of qualifying.
He's gotta show how good he is right there. He's still got Mustang to finish his lap, so we'll see how he does first. But that was a truly amazing lap. You're not going to
get much better than that. Yeah.
What a way to finish off your qualifying stats.
Mustang third. Whoa. So that's gonna give Torium a bit of relief from Surface. He won't be happy seeing his title rival on the row behind him on the probably the preferred strategy either.
The fact is, there is only 13 people here. That does pay well for him to. Even if he doesn't have a first start, he may come back through and may not have to pass that many people.
Exactly. It's a thin field today.
So
I am predicting rainy start to the
race.
race.
Well, of course, I haven't really checked the weather for this.
Yeah, there's nothing in the comments.
All it takes is a rare mistake, it has to be said, from
Yeah,
Forium.
it is. for him to get held in the pits like he did in Russia.
I watched pit stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Or even just the bad strategy. That I think he's not got the ideal strategy.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see. If it even comes down to the start, he could just be jumped on the start, and that could really cost him.
That could, yeah.
I doubt Circus will get ahead, but he may be close.
If he does get ahead, like you said, overtaking's not great here. It's not easy, like. So it could, you know, it could be very easy for him to slow him down. And once he gets on the mediums, if Thorium's lost time, then it could be all the difference. But we'll see how it goes.
So it is a sunny day here in Brazil, so no rain to worry about. And it looks like in the Ferrari garage there are some medium compound tires. I wonder if Mockenwaves is thinking about starting on them. Which does work well. So. I've seen other races where medium to soft can work very well towards the end. The only thing I do know is that if you have supers on your car at any point, it won't work out brilliantly. Unless you are an alien, like Forum is, but we'll see.
Yeah. Heading off the formation lap here.
Okay, actually, looks like they're all sort of, yeah, no real surprises. 6 people on the supers are all the people that qualified, and the rest are on the softs, actually, so no mediums were eventually chosen in the end. So yeah, only 2 tires out there, like the old days.
So the 2 LR boys are way ahead of all the other soft runners, as you would imagine. Yeah.
Look at that waving there.
That's a great shot.
That's a proper waving there.
Yeah.
Trying to kill themselves or something. That's dangerous. I wouldn't advise. Look at Speedster. I mean,
it's all over the place.
He's all over the show.
The softs I remember on the formation lap in the Tier 2 race, they're down on almost 80 degrees when you leave for the formation lap, so they're very cold at the start, so they have to do... I was panicking going around for the formation lap trying to get them tyres warmed up before I got around. It's a tight track as well, so it's hard, you got to be careful with the weaving, but that probably explains it. I'm not sure now, but yeah.
I guess you've got that long run up the hill that the game mostly does for you, actually, which you may actually lose on your heated. So yeah, you sort of have to try and get it all done in the tight, twisty bits. And
yeah, exactly.
Speedster really give that a good go. Yeah, we'll see if that works out for them.
We will see how this goes.
Here they all come up to the grid for the final time this season. Is this Forum's championship or is this Surface's? It's certainly in Forum's favour, but anything can happen. We've got 36 laps ahead of us. It is a dry race and we're just waiting for and skin up to line up on the grid and we will be ready to go. And so it is Racing Point on the front row. The lights are coming on now. Forum on pole. They get away. Decent start from Forum.
Good getaway from Forum.
Yeah, it's pretty good to try one. His teammate won't attack him, of course. That would be pretty suicidal. Looks like
there's a Sauber sideways.
A bit of pressure.
Further back. Silverstar got tapped from Mebe, but there was no incident.
So it looks like Speedster's heating up the tyres. It's worked out quite well. He's gained the place in the start. Yeah. Oh dear, Circus is really holding people up actually, if anything. He's not having a great start.
Yeah, back to 5th. I think maybe is after him. Maybe he's had a good start from further down the grid. I'm not sure exactly where he was. The Pirate has had a bit of a dodgy one. But yeah, it's been a relatively... Sauber up the inside of the hairpin.
Difficult to get past them. They're going to go side by side to the dive. Now 6 Seals just a butt ahead of his teammate who's been sort of forced out of the track.
There goes 50.
To 50. Yeah, well, I hope no one's got no racing line now. That'd be a bit distracting.
Yeah.
And, up the hill they all go. Looks like Mustang is pretty close to Jack. May fancy a look.
No, he's just a bit far back. He might get him down towards... Oh, it was a tap! Maybe down towards Interlagos, he might have a look. Maybe.
Got a nice run.
He's in overtake mode.
Really nice run up. So
takes the inside.
Run on the outside.
He's gonna have that could nearly be front wing gone. No, it's fine, I think, but always up the inside again into the left,
Oh,
and
it's
Kinky
gonna-
nearly
oh.
loses it. What a save! And it's going to be hard
Jack's
to go around the
defending
outside here.
Very hard indeed. Oh, surely. If he keeps running outside there, Mustang may have a look on the inside, but nah. He eventually does have to give in, and that was some hard defense.
The Speeds and Surfers are closing in the meantime while these two are battling. And this could be a big battle down towards turn 1 now if they all stick together. Jack seems to be pulling away from the bunch a small bit. Also separating out a little bit.
7th has really caught up shoulder, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, we've got a bit of a train going on here down towards turn 1. There's going to be a lot of slipstream.
Base looks really good on Mustang. Towards turn 1. He's weaving a little bit, but he's looking on the inside.
He pulled out a bit too early, I think.
Yeah, didn't quite have enough really to go for it there.
Yeah.
But DRS is now enabled for everyone down towards the scene of Interlagos, so we'll see how they all go. We've got a bit of a DRS train, of course, so anyone here who doesn't have DRS, i.e. Jack, will be getting reeled in as a result. But no overtaking as in that DRS train.
Speeds is right under Mustang's rear wing though, going through this sector. He'll be itching to get by him now. I think he's almost holding him up.
As it happens, you all get the whole concertina effect in the middle sector. The second you get on to the final sector, it all separates out and suddenly you can't slipstream. It's really weird how it happens in this track. We've got yellows for CYP, who's facing the wrong way there, and he's got lost.
That's the wrong way, CYP. That's
yeah, he's taking the right approach to things here. And he's retired. Yes. I don't think he realised there was a barrier there. He's just going to cut straight through. And then had to turn right.
Jeez, look at those gaps down to, they're split by half-second gaps from almost down to 8th or 9th somewhere around there. And meanwhile Torium was getting the 2.5 second lead. He's almost on his own there going down the first straight down towards turn 4. Speedsters.
Right muscle links there. So there wasn't actually an overtake there. Into turn 1.
The T2 boys having a bit of a battle for the wooden spoon. Let's see how that goes.
He's looking very committed, but he's just not close enough. I mean, he is very close, but I mean, you can never go up to here if you fancy it on the inside, but speed
it is risky at the same time. There's not enough of a run to close in unless you have a much better exit. It's just really tough around this track to overtake, and you wouldn't think it.
Yeah, you wouldn't. But half of the track really is just flat out, so you'd think it'd be quite easy, but it's like the impatient one.
He's going to have a look down here towards turn 1. He's in mode 4. Mustang's got DRS as well, but I can get a good camera angle. He touches the dirt a little bit. Jax might get swallowed up here by the two of them. He's the only one here who doesn't have DRS, so this could be nearly 3 wide here down towards turn 4. He pulls to the inside, speeds to the outside of Mustang, and then we no moves made once again.
You know what, Jack is doing a great job for his teammate though. 3 seconds clear now.
He is.
And the surface is almost trying to run the outside a little bit. And oh dear, Tumas.
Tumas wrong, that's a shame after a good qualifying.
Broke the front wing on his Ferrari, left hand side end plate, and he's off into Narnia now, and he just needs to make sure he doesn't actually retire, although he probably will do so at point.
So this championship is looking less and less and less likely for LR Surface, and it wasn't very likely originally, so yeah.
He was always on the back foot. I mean, the fact to be able to get himself second after starting so late is extraordinary as it is. But it's a long race, it's only lap 6, anything can happen still, and Speedster looks on the inside again on Mustang. Surely he has a chance this time. He's gonna go for the run though towards the line. Oh, Mustang lost it.
Yeah, Mustang moved a wobble. He might get swallowed up by Surface as well. Surface will be happy to get by him and get after the Force India boys. Mustang gets a 3-second penalty. Mustang has given him minimal room. He's got to try it down towards this double right-hander, but he's not going to have time, he's not going to have the pace, he's not going to have the straight line speed. It's just not going to work.
And that's what I'm saying, you have to take advantage of mistakes more than anything else here. It's just, yeah, the only way you're going to get past. We saw Mustang probably would have stayed ahead of you and he's lost it for turn 3. And there, Service tries it on the inside. But once again, is he really going to get through there? No.
No.
Chance here, but it's not going to get through either. Not up the hill. Fly
Yeah,
the whole
stay
way.
close enough on the exit. So
Mustang
it should
won't
get.
have DRS. So it should be rather easy. And there you go. Up into P4.
Oh, Mendes closing on these two. He's going to try to go down the inside of Mustang. He's going with. That's surely wing damage. Surely.
I just wonder how late Mustang must have saw Mebe coming because he went over very quickly.
I imagine he was almost focusing on surface, trying not to hit him, and then he didn't see Mebe closing in behind him with a double slipstream.
Silver Star tried on Mustang, just shoved off.
Mustang's a bit. I think there's a bit slightly controversial defending here from Mustang these past few corners. Does maybe have damage? Let me have a look at this front wing. It looks alright.
I don't think he actually hit him. That hard anyway.
Some sort of, yeah, could be desync. You know how this game is, but yeah.
Yeah.
He gets by him anyways. Mustang is going backwards.
Yeah, his supers appear to be dying out a little bit.
Maybe a tad too much ballast or something like that on the setup. It's tricky around here with the setup because, you know, one or two notches too far, and then the tires just melt.
Surface, or not surface, space. Apologies on the outside, got on the grass bit. Look at fourth surface though, because there's been a contact there, and Jack is in
that's dangerous. I think. Jesus, surface is going to get by Jack as well. He's going to try have another look down towards turn 4. That's dangerous. Oh. And maybe here is going to try and capitalise on his second battle in as many laps. Jack to the outside. He's onto the grass. That's very optimistic from Jack there. Probably overly optimistic, that move. Mustang gets the position back. Yeah. That Silver Stars tapped him in the back.
Jack has just lost 4 places in this lap.
Yeah, it's not gone well for him this time round.
The Silver Star trapped in the
Mustang off.
That's Mustang
so
was
much
spinning,
for
and Silver Star was nearly pushing Jack into a spin. And
Jack pits. That's a bit early, but
he should have had to, didn't he? He's sort of losing so much.
Yeah, he's losing too much time.
So many times.
6 Seals down the inside of the Pirate. Pirate goes a little bit wide. He's going to get the run on in here down towards the Interlagos. He's going to have DRS. Nose and tail. Going down. Oh, he touched the grass. That could have been bad. And he'll hold. Oh, that's not a lot of space. 6 Seals, but he's got it anyways. And Pirate probably won't get that back in this sector. It being so difficult to overtake.
If there was decent there, I thought it was about to smash into the back, but no. Just a game.
Game being silly again.
Yes. So Surface, he sees his LR, Patrick Eden. Will he sort of try and get him to move over? You'd imagine they maybe would have talked about this at some point before.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that would work.
Then again, 4 of him is ahead, doesn't he? So, I mean, does it really matter?
Yeah. I mean, Speedster's got the better pace, he'll probably stay ahead and drag the surface along with him.
Here's Skin Up, by the way, on the inside. Don't forget, Parrot is a super soft runner, just proving further that these super softs aren't really working anymore.
Yeah, Pirate's going backwards now, he's lost 2 places in as many laps. So like we thought, the super soft fellas really are going backwards. Apart from Thorium, of course.
Well, even he's losing time now. Maybe at time.
I'd say so. Lap 9, yeah, lap 9 is sort of the window you want to be pitting. Onto either softs or another set of supers.
Froome has got his pit light on, so he is planning on pitting. Whether he does on this lap or not is, well, yet to be seen, but I imagine we will see him peel off into the pits. There's no reason for him not to.
He stays out.
He will stay another lap, so I guess he wants to lose more time. That's his choice. But
Yeah.
he is losing time.
So he did a 1:11.1 that lap, and Speedster did a 1:10.6, so he lost half a second that lap.
So Silverstar stays as well. Do you reckon they're just trying to go for mediums? Maybe them guys with Pirate is pitting. Surface resetting penalty, that is not looking good for him.
At all.
Oh, yellows. Oh, Mustang. That's dangerous up there. Oh, look out for Jack. Oh, that could have been really tight. He had to get out of the way quickly there, did Mustang. Yeah. I had to incur a second. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All right. Yeah. Well.
I see how it is. I see how it is. No, if there's anywhere for a safety car, it'd be their game.
Yeah. When someone is sideways on the street with 3 wheels.
On the racing line as well, practically.
Exactly. It was 2 VSCs in the T2 race. They only lasted about 10 seconds each, but yeah.
It appears the safety cars actually do work relatively well around here. I think in all of the races, bar one that I've done 3 races this week commentating on this track, and in one there was a full safety car, and the other there was a VSC, so it seems to be working rather well around here.
VSCs, they're almost pointless. They just don't last very long at all.
Yeah. They just make the race longer for no reason.
Yeah. Oh, who's that off? Was that Surface? Surface is out!
Yeah. Well, there you go then. That means Forium is the T1 champion then. He's done it on lap 12 as Surface retires in the race. And the Racing Point driver can probably start celebrating now, but I imagine he'll want to come home and take the win anyway. But it's over. Forium is your champion.
If I were him, I'd have the most spectacular crash ever of the season, but, just end it off on a high note. But he's surely seen that Surface is retired.
Oh yeah, he'll have seen it. It'll have popped up on the bottom of the screen as well. And yeah, he can start to celebrate now. He probably already is celebrating. A long season, round 19, the finale, and it is now his. And he's going to pit to celebrate with his team.
Yep.
Really going for a drink, celebrate with a glass of champagne, and probably have a simply horrible accident afterwards.
But
yeah.
Will he win the race?
Well, he's going on to the mediums, so he's doing the one stop, so
probably
he will.
Will he?
I reckon he will.
Because Speedster's going to pit onto mediums in about 4 laps time. And it'll have 4 lap pressure mediums, but it'll be a pit stop down, I guess, won't he?
But you are forgetting how quick Forium is.
Yeah.
If he was doing a 2 stop, it would have been a bit more difficult, but this way I think he has it.
Let me have a look at the leader. So he's 14 seconds behind Speedster right now.
So all of a sudden, the way it is, Forium isn't just going to take the title. If he wins it, he's going to actually end up taking it by 95 points. And yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the 2 Mercedes in 2014. You know, they were still close the whole season, but the second double points arrived, they ended up 60 odd points apart at the end of the season. It makes a close fight look like nothing.
It does. Yeah. That's the thing about it, but decision was made, I suppose, and not much that can be done about it now. Maybe is he closing in on Speedster? Yeah, Steve Silverstar pits.
That's it, stuff go. That basically rules him out.
Yeah. There's not very many close battles right now. I think we're in for. Oh wait.
That's mediums as well.
Pirate and Jack.
Well, that's interesting. Will you get by Jack? I mean, the Pirate was.
Pirate's just the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, he's hit him! Oh, that could have been nasty. But he's certainly quicker. And this is the convenience, Jack, because Pirate will end up in the pits in another 12 laps.
Oh, he's nearly hit Silverstar coming out the pit lane. Jesus.
Silverstar is now going to get involved as well. And they've got all 3 tower compounds engaging in battle. I feel Jack's a bit screwed, to be honest, in this fight.
Yeah, he's on He's on relatively new softs, but Pirate is on newer softs, newer super softs, and then Silver is behind him on perfect mediums. So, speed safe to stop him.
Yeah,
so that's
another one of
just have to keep an eye on the turn.
Oh, by the way,
Turium is definitely going to get by him here. He might get skin up into turn 1.
Yeah, nice and easy.
6 seals leads the race.
Only got one car to pass, and it may be the last car that he passes all season, so savour the moment as our champion is about to come and make an overtake, probably on the next lap, for the last time, I imagine, this season.
Yeah.
Something that he actually hasn't had to do too much because he's been out front for most of it, but yeah.
It's been quite a dominant performance since Australia.
Well, actually, he crashed in Australia, to be fair. It was Mebe that took the title. Championship lead, I think.
Oh, yeah, he did.
I think Mebe must be the only other driver to lead the title race this season, because he did lead it after Australia.
Yeah.
A stunning Australian Grand Prix. It ran towards the end. It was utter madness.
Was that the one where he drove under my car?
I don't know.
I think it
was the one where, you know, on the actual turn as well, you know, that horrible curve.
Yeah. Like 3 cars went out in quali.
And he went out in the race. There was 2 cars that went out in the race.
Oh, yeah.
And he came back and it's like second, but here we go. He makes the move for the lead, and I think he's going to stay there for the rest of the race. And yeah, I mean, he can have all the fun he wants now. He'll probably just set off into the sunset now. 20 laps to lead the way.
Yeah. It's a bit earlier than I'd like to basically end the race, but I don't think much else is going to happen.
Well, that qualifying time wasn't beatable, really. I mean,
yeah, that was
106.7. That was stunning. I haven't seen anyone do a lap that fast in an actual quali session. You see them, you know, doing world record time in TT, but to do it in a qualifying session like that takes proper nerve and skill to actually be able to keep it cool when you're going that quickly and not lose it, because it is very slippery, the track, especially in a little sector.
It is.
Yeah, it looks like he always has all the grip in the world.
He's quite the driver, is Torium, and he's done well. The only drivers who could have challenged him didn't join until a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the main reason that he wasn't challenged that much. But they'll be here for the start of next season, along with a few other additions, I imagine. And we'll see if he can retain his title next season. But yeah.
Well, I wonder if Roy will be thinking next season about trying to take a victory at every track. I wonder, because he's taken quite a lot.
Yeah.
I think he took his first win in Abu Dhabi at the end of last season, his first ever race in the league, and he dominated it. Today that Alex won his title, even though he pinned it, I think, on lap 1. But still.
Yeah, that's how you end it. That's how you win it. That's how you win a championship.
That's how you win it in the wall. See, for him, that's the one thing you could do better than me.
Yeah. Alex, unfortunately, has left since then, so.
Yeah. He never really got going in that from 2018. It's one of them games, this one, where either you're really, really good at it, or you're just terrible.
Yeah. I'm kind of, yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah. It is different. Like you could notice the difference from the second you started. Go on.
Oh, I missed that in 2017, honestly. I missed it so much.
I got my only podium on F1 2017 in Tier 3. Yeah, that tier doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah. I think it was ILR. I was able to take 3 victories in F1 2017, and then at the end of this season, I'm being demoted all of a sudden because I've just got that bad since the new game came out. It's sad. It's sad.
It is sad, but there's F1 there's always F1 2019. Look at this. Oh yes.
Silverstar. You had a little look. And Jack has actually managed to stay ahead. These 3 have managed to still stay in the same positions as they were when they came out, took the bits and all sort of made up. Sort of showing how difficult it really is to overtake, because you'd imagine that they'd all have pretty good opportunities at overtaking each other.
You would, being so close and so evenly matched and so very close to each other.
And
Uh,
on, you know, varying.
Relatively, yeah, equal tires nearly. Um, both
Oh,
Pirates.
actually, do you know one thing I didn't see? Obviously, Speedster's got this penalty, but he set the
Yes.
fastest lap. He's 1.8 behind Florian. I mean, Florian doesn't necessarily have to cross the line first to win. He could still be overtaken.
You could. Let me check the race director to see penalties. Thorium hasn't even got a warning yet. And Speedster's got that stop and go that I imagine. Did he already take it?
Nah, you can't take it when you go to the pit. It has to be added on at the end because Cody's
No.
are weird like that.
Yeah. So
So Speedster would have to basically get past Florian in
yeah, he'd have to
5 seconds.
He'd have to blitz the champion basically to be able to win the race here, which Thorium being the champion is a relatively difficult chap to do that to.
Yes. Unless you have a Baku style pirate moment when someone just crashes him.
That was drama. That was.
Me and Ash went mad in the commentary box.
I remember watching that. I was shouting watching that. That was crazy. I didn't see it until I went back to watch the stream. That was crazy.
All we were seeing was yellow flags. We were joking, I think, that it'd be funny if we got Florian. Next we see yellow flags, pirate reversing in the castle and Florian running straight into him.
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. And then Technique went and got the win.
Yeah, Technique gaming.
In the rain. That was an epic race.
Fortunately, we don't really
I think I just binned it that race and took out Nathan with me, I think. It's just silly.
You only can remember because it was raining as well, because it had started raining, that's why Pirate had binned it, because it was too slippery, and then yeah, that happens, and then Thorium, after crashing, I think bid it for interest or something, and then was nearly catching Technique Gaming. That was a mad end.
It was.
Anyway, gap 1.1 seconds. Speedster closing in on our champion.
Keep an eye on the lap times this time round, just to know exactly how much is closing in. By the end of coming onto the back straight at the end of this lap, he could almost be in DRS range. Using DRS range now.
He is. And it looks like Pirate is finally had to bail out of them super softs. And that
time.
meant Silver Star and 6 Sails is gonna probably welcome me well past.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Smocking Mix is well clear. 2 masses still in Sector 3.
Yeah.
He'll get points, I suppose.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, he gets 2 points out of it. He'll take it.
He will. Speedster here. It's going to be close as to whether he gets DRS or not.
Slide on the exit. Does he have enough to get in DRS? No.
No. I think he's in hot lap.
He will have it down to turn forward.
He will. He's in overtaking mode to try and close the gap on the straight here, which is quite clever.
That's bad, because he's actually run out.
Yeah.
Does he not to go for push?
He might use the DRS to try and stay close this lap.
Yeah, this
and
is
then
where
try
you
and get
turn
next
your
time
energy right down and just sort of
you can just turn the engine off through this sector and just save up.
The saying as well, maybe I think it's better to see him on the podium, or at least sort of cemented that third place, 7.6 clear of Jack. But then for the same degree, he's 8.2 behind Speedster, so somehow he's been able to get that nice and comfortable gap.
So it looks like
just sort of do whatever.
Jack is on the 2 stop by the looks of things, so he could be down as far as 6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah, not gone well for him from second on the grid.
Hasn't. He's helped out his teammate though. Well, I think we were talking ahead. But saying that, Speedster is closing in here down the back straight. He won't get him into turn 1, I think.
You want to be on 4 energy. Oh, man.
This is He's
It's
really
concerning
fighting
he
with
hasn't
those
learned
tyres to keep it stuck to the track through the center S's. But he's within
He's very
he's within four
fine.
tenths here.
There's a reason 4 is called overtake. Anyway, there we go. He's
Yeah.
close on the outside anyway. But
He might get switched back. He won't.
it surprises me that 19 rounds in, he still doesn't quite know what overtake energy mode is for. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Maybe he's going for hot lap to get a bit of a boost, but just not to use as much on the straights. Because overtake
Yeah,
does
maybe
use
it
more. I
doesn't-
think.
Maybe. Oh yeah, overtake uses more, but it gets you past.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure what he's thinking, but yeah.
We'll see if he changes his idea this time. No, straight on hot lap, and then back down, and then back up. We'll make your mind up.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, he's using hot lap then for an overtaking move. I mean, I guess it can work, but... What?
It also couldn't.
It also couldn't, and it also hasn't so far, and
As of yet. Seems to have a better pace than Thorium.
he does. Yeah.
He's running out of time here with the tyres burning.
Oh, he's hit him.
Oh!
Yeah,
Is there damage? Is there damage? There doesn't seem to be.
no, luckily not.
You just hit him right in the nose. Luckily. Yeah, he's right under Thorium's rear wing through most of the lap, but he just gets onto the straight and he tends to slide on the exit and then stick it in hot lap all the way down the straight and just not be able to close that gap down.
How to not pass someone for the dummies, I think. Oh. Anyway, he has to get by eventually, right? He's closer than ever now.
Yeah, he's got plenty of laps.
Loads of ERS. Loads of ERS as well.
Plenty of laps,
Go on,
plenty
let's
of
see him make
ERS.
an overtake.
He's too far back, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, look at that. He's 1904
He's
to save his ERS, and he's on 4.
Thorium's
So,
not convinced. He's going to go down the inside, he's not quite close enough, he locks up trying to make
oh,
the corner.
exactly.
He'll get the exit here because Thorium slid midway through the corner.
Ah, penalty for that. He barely even cut it, if he even did. So it's an extra 3-second penalty for Speedster. So if he does get past, he is going to have to make 8 seconds now. And right here side.
Oh, it's very close, they're going to be side by side into the double right-hander. That's very dangerous. He's going to pull behind him. Ugh.
Before he loses out then, and just for your information, Speedster did actually use overtake to get past, so
It's
well done.
fancy that.
Yeah. Remarkable.
Yeah. Use no overtake to overtake. No. But yeah, I imagine he'll pull away
Such
now
a fast
he did
rider.
yeah. He's on slight fresh tyres and he was closing in a good bit there, so I imagine he'll start to bridge a bit of a gap here, but Thorium will have DRS to try and hold a bit of a gap for a few laps, but I imagine start to fall off eventually. But he won't mind.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. We'll have DRS here. Going down towards the Siege of Interlagos for the 26th time this race. Yeah. Speed says he's pulling away a small bit. He's up to 1.2 seconds by now. Surface has left the session. He was watching that whole thing unfold. That's unfortunate for him. He's done well this season, the Surface, but Thorium did have many races on him. Jack has pitted. Come out the pits now, and then come out and basically last, because Two Masses is kind of in a different race right now. Come on, not that far behind the Pirate though. On fresh supers, which will do well to make last that many laps. They will be screaming by the end. There was a little bit of desync Mustang, but not a whole lot that I saw. Could be more with you than with me, but you know, this game is a lot of the time. So I expect Jack to pick up P8 here.
Right, I'm back.
Hello. Mustang is in the chat, I think. Look at this. And yes, I didn't even see maybe. Yeah, Mustang in the chat. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't see maybe that time around when maybe went for the double overtake. That could have been a very violent accident. 6 yields in P5. We got the two T2 drivers in 6th and 7th, which I imagine they'll be happy with.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be very thrilled with that.
It's better than I ever did in my short T1 career.
Well, at least you had the Christmas Cup, yeah.
At least I had that. I won in Australia in the Christmas Cup, so I was happy with that. But,
well, you had me going in the commentary box, so.
Yeah, and then Alfie and Jack went on to bring it out to
all
the
the
end.
Irish drivers.
I just kept getting killed in the last 4 or 5 races, so I was just done.
And I had, what was it, you, Jack and Alfie were all going for it.
Yeah, exactly. It was good.
Wow.
Christmas Cup was good fun. I'm just counting down the laps at this point. It seems pretty much decided.
Well, I mean, Speedster could still make the gap. You never know. Maybe before he just starts slow down a bit. I mean, I guess Forium isn't going to be aware, is he, that there's millions of penalties for Speedster to take at the end of this race. Maybe he'll just take it easy and settle for second, which would be odd, I know, but I mean, he might.
Well, that's all he's raced for this season has been the championship, and once that's no longer his motivation, he kind of, you know.
He'd still take the top by 81 points, you know. He'd still take the top by 81 points. So I mean, he'd take that, wouldn't he?
He would. Yeah.
Wonder if he's actually close to a penalty himself for him. Not one warning, apart from one just now. Just as I say it, he gets one on lap 29, and Jack is by mocking weeks on DRS, which is rare. Wonder if he used to overtake.
Hard to say. Jack has been making his way up from 9th. He came out the pits in 9th on first supers. So by the end of the race, he'll have spent 10 laps on them, which is quite a lot on supers. He might start closing on skin up now, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, if he does that, then he'll probably catch up to 6 seals as well. I've seen
Probably.
6 seals have been picking up a few penalties actually in the last few laps. I keep seeing it pop up.
Or seen as skin up's getting DRS off 6 seals, so like, I think that won't close, but it's hard to say at this point.
Speed's skinning what, about half a second a lap on Orium, so it could be touch and go. I mean, if he keeps gaining by that amount, maybe he needs to increase it by a little bit. But actually, Orium starts to catch back up now, so ignore everything I just said there. But if he was, he was actually on course to finish about 7 seconds clear there, but he's just sort of stopped gaining all of a sudden. The commentator's curse right there.
That it is. Skin up and 6 seals are quite close. It's kind of the only. Oh, as I say that, 6 seals is on the dirt. Fuck's sake.
I think we're seeing a lot of desync actually. I think when we're seeing people on the dirt, it isn't actually them on the dirt.
Yeah, Mustang saying there was a lot of desync for him.
Yeah, because there's no way Spacer could be. There's no way Spacer could have any grip in his car and have been on the grass as many times as the game has shown him to be on the grass.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just watch him on this lap, I mean, like, he's on the grass there. No way is he actually on the grass there. He'd be spinning off tonight.
Yeah, he'd be in the grandstands.
Yeah, it's just. his car's all over the show.
Yeah.
There's no way you could be leading the race and pulling away and still be all over the show. Look, on the grass again.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. Well, look at that. The whole car nearly on the grass there, and he's somehow been able to take the corner perfectly. That's weird, isn't it?
It is. There's a lot. That's just the way the game is, you know. This time round, broken. No other word for it. Broken. I voiced my opinions on that when I was commentating Russia and Thorium, and man got stuck in the pits in the same race. Yeah, we won't talk about that.
I probably have a lot of rants at this game as well.
Yeah.
If you look back at these things, you probably, if anyone watches my ILR streams, I think every other week I'm having rants about how bad the game is because something happens. Honestly, when something bad happens, I just lose it.
It didn't help that it was a quiet race as well. I didn't have much else to talk about, so I kind of just went on and on.
Imagine you filled a few laps of, oh, this game is terrible. Ah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's Jack going for the overtake, using overtake, and up into P6. They had a skin up.
And he could be at right after 6 seals now.
He'll probably end up with 7th in the end there, Skinner, so he'll be out with that.
He would. I would be. Because that, you know.
He'll take a whopping 12 points out of this today, so,
yeah.
Jack, though, now looking to try and get by 6 seals to claim a huge 20 points haul. I don't know if he's won a race this season yet, Jack. This could actually end up being his biggest point score of the season if he finishes 5th.
It could be.
Then again, well, I don't know where he finished last week, though, obviously.
I don't know if
I don't think it was streamed. I don't think anyone has any idea where anyone finished
last week. I don't know what happened at last week. I know T2 wasn't streamed.
Yeah,
I think there was some sort of issue with T1 as well. I think.
Yeah,
let me have a look actually. Give me phone up now.
So for all we know, that double points race, maybe he could have won it. I don't know. Anyway, here he goes for P5. Gonna take 20 points out of today, and he's got there with 4 laps to go. Can he catch? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Nathan must have come and done it.
He might have. I'm not sure who did it. I won't bother checking now. My phone's closed. 2 laps to go. Well, 2.5.
Only 4 seconds. I mean, if these two hadn't got that blimmin' penalty for cutting turn 2, maybe this could have been a bit of a close finish. But at the end of the day, it's going to end up with finishing 4 seconds behind.
That's the way it's going to be, I think. Yeah.
Unless Fordham, of course, is close to a penalty himself, although I very much doubt that. It had 1 warning the whole race. So, unless he goes kamikaze in the last 2 laps, I think he's going to be fine. And our champion is going to claim the 50 points haul. And
take home quite a considerable lead in the championship to finish the season off.
Yeah, 95 points clear.
95 points.
And
Doesn't,
he'll probably get a nice shiny trophy as well for his efforts.
He might.
Or maybe a PlayStation code. Not too sure what the rewards are for this season.
I don't know. If there was rewards for the Christmas Championship, there better be rewards for the season. The actual
got,
season.
A plastic.
Yeah, I got a plastic trophy or something. I don't know if he ever got that. He never said anything about it.
I think Jack got plastic.
Yeah.
At least I suggested it.
Yeah, he got some.
Yeah.
Something.
One of them spoons from a skill canteen.
Yeah. 2 months. That's a fast slap.
He's on fresh super sauce on practically no fuel. And Jack, he's engaging his DRS. Will he engage overtake mode? Yes.
He will. He's gone down to 2.
Very
yeah,
smart,
saved him.
but wasn't quick,
So you could even get P4 here. This could be a nice little battle towards the final lap of the race. He's on much. Where is he? He's on all super softs, and Silverstar's on all mediums.
Be fun to see how that one ends up. But here we go then. Final lap of the season here in SLR. And Speedster, he may be coming into the lap in the lead, but he will end it second. So yeah, wouldn't get too excited for a Speedster victory. Forium should take this one. And he already has his title confirmed, but he will win it by a huge 95 points. And Jack, here he comes to try and get by the Cyber on the outside towards turn 1. Going to go the hard way. And Silverstar just doesn't have much to defend with, you'd have thought. He will have a little bit of DRS, but I think he's already covered off, and Jack does get through. Speedster has only got a couple of turns to go. Oh, look at that, Narnia. But wait, no, after being terrible. And yeah, only up the hill. And he's going to claim P2 after penalties are applied. He'll be very much regretting his pit stop mistake, and he'll be very much regretting the error on the in turn 2 as well, but he does cross the line. But Forium, our champion, comes across the line to win in Brazil and complete a, quite frankly, dominant season. And Mebe will come through, our Australia race winner, to claim the final podium spot. And I'm not too sure what penalties are going to do past this point. I guess we'll just sort of find out as it happens. Jack will be the first one to come across the line. He's had a decent comeback from a bad strategy, I guess, and he will keep P4 by looks of it. Six Seals 5th, Silverstar 7th now with Skin up 6th. Pirate will be 7th.
Wait, 10th.
Oh, hold on. Mocking Weeks is 7th there, so that means what was that? Oh, I forgot.
I mean, Silverstar goes down, doesn't he?
Yeah, Silverstar will go down, and then the Pirate will go down. Ford with an interesting comment there in our chat. He's looking forward to his competition next season.
Yeah, yeah, I see that now. Yeah, we won't disclose that on stream.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say he thinks that Speedster is quick.
Yeah, he's looking forward to the battles next season. We'll say that much.
Looking forward to racing him next season.
But your champion this season stands on the top step of the podium for the final time.
Tell you what, I wasn't expecting that for his championship celebration line on the radio.
Yeah.
That's gonna come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's been your season. That's been your season in SLR. We're back, I think, early to mid-March.
I think it's end of March we're back, is it?
Sometime in March.
Sign up starting like St. Paddy's Day, my birthday. Yay!
Very nice.
For the Irish boys. Even though I'm Northern Irish, but still.
Yes, yeah. Same island, but anyways. Yeah, that is that's that then. Well, I end the stream.
Dear.
I should probably end the stream. Yeah, I'd say Mustang's not happy either. But yeah, I'll just stop the stream now.